Getting back to the earlier call from the government.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
about your involvement in the alien penis grafting or transplant project that has actually we've had a few problems, and we have to recall the penises because they're experiencing
Well,
some problems.
I've had many of them grafted on me from different sources. Do you have any patents or any numbers I can go by to know which one is which?
Well, it's green for starters.
Green.
Yeah,
The green one.
Yeah, the green one.
Green one. I guess I should have known. Yeah.
Well, you probably, being Irish, you probably thought it was a shillelagh or something like that.
That's what I thought. I thought it might have had something to do with a four-leaf clover or some kind of thing, maybe. Irish are really into that kind of thing. A lot of the shamrocks and all that.
I see. Well, they have been. We've been recalling them because there's been a few dysfunctions.
Really?
Different things that are happening that. Well, it's just, I think that they need to be tweaked.
Possibly so. I tried tweaking it myself, but we
were monitoring that. We just thought that was masturbation.
Well, it kind of was in a way, but you see, I don't mind it being recalled because it has been failing me. I haven't been using it as much as some of the others. They just some of them perform much better than that, and being green. Most of the people kind of shy away from that particular penis.
Well, I imagine on St. Patrick's Day it's probably popular, but
that's true.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
You're in the minority on that one, but very interesting that you have a number of penises.
That particular one on St. Pat's Day has been very popular. I say, hey, would you like a shamrock? And it's kind of my own personal joke,
Shamrock your world.
I'll rock your world.
Shamrock your world. Yeah.
This ain't no sham, That's my private joke. I kind of just use that. I have 7 of them though. I've had 7 grafted.
7, huh?
One of them is original. And I've actually had 6 grafted to be true, honest. And
your underwear must be. It must be interesting. Jock straps and other fittings like that must be a challenge for you.
Well, they are, but still at the same time, I just kind of leave it to their choice. I just show all 7 and say, which one would you like? And they usually have one for one reason or another that they choose.
Oh.
And that's fine. It gives them a chance at different types of pleasures, whether they want it large, whether they want it small, whether they want it the girth to be the circumference,
What type of? Can you give me a list of your? You have the original. What are the 6 other penises? Of course.
Well,
the alien penis. There's
alien. Yes.
There's 4
and
other
then
ones.
The ape penis is
ape penis. What kind of
ape penis?
What kind
well,
of?
It's rather leathery in a way and black, and quite large though, quite large. Many like that. Just
really?
The different, some are quite used to things like that too, I suppose. But the ape penis is very, very popular. The dog penis, it's a dachshund, and that's not quite as interesting to most people. It appears they don't seem to go for that one as much, but it's great doggy style. Seems to really be natural for it. Sheep penis.
Oh.
Now that's very strange. I've never had anyone want that one for some reason.
Ah.
It is rather different looking. And
what does it look like? Is there wool on it?
It's wool covered. Yes, wool covered, and it's rather small.
Oh.
So I think the wool is probably, and the size, the two put together is probably what people kind of shy away from, maybe. But I'm not sorry that I've got it. It's always there. Sooner or later, someone's going to be there to just really. It'll be their thing.
It probably stays warm in the wintertime anyway.
Oh, it does. Oh, yes, much warmer than the others. Yeah.
Well, that's an advantage, I guess.
It is. Yeah. No one likes
if you want to urinate out in the open, there's less chance
of
frostbite.
That's the one to use. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so it has its uses. And now let's see. We had how many did we have there? We had yours, the ape, the alien, the dog, the sheep.
Yeah, and
there was one more.
There are 2 others.
2 others.
No, there's 2 others. Two
Oh,
others, yeah.
wait, now we have 7. Wait a minute. Have you counted lately? Oh, wait a minute. There's yours. There's the alien.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah.
dog. There's the
Yes.
sheep. There's the
The ape.
ape, 5. And there's 2
Yeah.
others besides.
Yeah, there are 2 others. Yeah, 7 in all. Yes.
Oh, it's 7. Okay. 7 deadly sins. Yes, that's how I was trying to remember it. Yes.
If you use them right, yes.
Yes.
A moose. Moose stick.
Moose stick.
Yes. I would say that's almost the most popular.
Really?
But it depends on who's the
Recipient.
thank you. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, and that one I kind of prefer myself. There's just something about it. It's a little hairy, but it's still well hung, and it
Anything else distinctive about it from the others? I mean,
well, it's spotted,
spotted. Oh, that's interesting.
but then not quite as spotted as the.
You're not talking about the alien penis. Those aren't really spots.
Oh no! It's leopard and leopard.
You have a leopard penis.
Yes.
Well, that's the last one. Leopard and a moose. That's an interesting assortment.
And that is spotted also. It's also spotted, but it's spotted in a different way. Which it's nice to have the option. You see.
What moved you to get this array of penises?
Well, there's a doctor I know who used to be a plastic surgeon until he lost his license.
I don't know.
And
why.
I don't know why myself, but I didn't ask.
Bureaucracy.
As long as, I'm sure it was. Yes, well, but nonetheless, I mean, he was more than happy to do it for me each time, and very, very reasonable, reasonable, and did good work. He did very good work. Sutures and everything just only lasted so long, and they just melted away. Just
Wow.
It was something.
Now,
But he's still, yes.
I can't help but ask: Are you married, or are you in some sort of relationship? How does your partner feel about this decision?
Well, I've been married many times. At the present, I'm not. But I wasn't able to be true to my betrothed because she could only take so much, and I've got so much to give.
Well, I mean, to be technical, you only have to be true to your own penis. The other ones are just extra.
Well, that's true.
A la carte, whatever.
Well, yes, but I didn't have them put on there just to hang,
Yeah. Well. There is a certain detachment, to it. Well, no pun intended. That's interesting. Have you ever been to a urologist, or do you go to a vet, or what do you do?
7 times. 7 times.
That must run up quite a bill. Do you have an HMO? How do they deal with that? It must be tricky.
Well, yes, I do. Yes, and I've only gone once for each one, just to to see the shape it was in and everything. And from that point on, I mean, it would be expensive to continue to go. Yes, I don't go often. Would you just have one yourself?
Yeah, just what I was, just stock. I'm just stock.
Would you like to get an option?
Well, I mean, it sounds interesting. It's an interesting.
I highly recommend it. Yeah.
I had to. Well, it could be interesting because I did have a vasectomy, but possibly if I had a few other penises and I wanted to bear whatever,
Yes.
I mean, so now let me ask you. So you ejaculate through the moose penis, say. Now,
well,
if you were to impregnate your partner, what would that be exactly? Is it still just you, or is it just a part moose, part you, or?
Well, that's been opinion, I guess you'd have to say. Really, my opinion is that yes, there's a bit of a with the moose especially. Yeah, there's a bit of antlers that kind of come out on the children, and I don't find that distasteful in any way. I think that's kind of nice, kind of unique, But as far as the Dotson, I've never noticed anything other than long bodies, maybe, but that's really say for sure that has anything to do with it. The alien, now that's been very interesting because they do come out kind of on the green side, and their heads are quite large compared to their bodies, and I would imagine that probably has something to do with it too. So I guess we have to answer yes on that. Yes.
So it sounds like you have quite a few offspring there. You don't
Quite a
believe
few,
in
yeah.
safe
Monogamy?
sex?
No.
No, not even that. Safe, unprotected, protected sex. You don't use a
No. I like the
raw feeling.
yes, exactly. Yes, I want to feel the skin up against my
Whatever.
various penises.
Uh-huh.
But most of the people that I've encountered sexual endeavors with have been willing.
Really? And how do you connect with these people? How do you
Internet these days.
Facebook or something like that?
Any way I can do it. Yeah, Facebook is good. That's nice. Yes. YouTube. I have quite a few short little videos on YouTube just to explain, my situation.
Oh, that would be.
I get a lot of response to that.
Mm-hmm. From what, Zoologist or?
That too. Oh yes. Just for the sake of the encounter with. Semi-animal. I mean, some of them feel guilty about actually doing it with the animals, and I'm the next step. I'm the closest thing without actually being
interesting. I wonder too if that would help. Say if you were to branch off into endangered species, if that could help perpetuate the species by
That's a good thought. That's a good thought. I had never thought. I would imagine that would be quite hard being an endangered species. I mean, to get one from an endangered species, but with the right channels, I'm sure.
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm thinking out of the box now. Out of the box.
I'm thinking in the box myself.
Yes,
That's a personal joke of mine too.
I guess so. Yes, I guess you must have quite a sense of humor.
Yes, you do.
Have these multiple penises affected you in any other way, like your diet or? I don't know, anything else? Your dreams, maybe even?
Viagra is really interesting.
It is, huh?
They're all 7 stand tall, and
my goodness!
I was just going to say that going to the doctor after having longer than 4-hour erections with 7 penises, it's how do you explain that to most doctors? And usually I go to the regular doctor who put them on, but if he's not in town, I go to the emergency ward. And that gets to be a bit unusual, I guess you'd have to say. They don't know quite how to handle it.
Or them, yes. That's very interesting. I must say, the only person I've ever met or talked to that has this unusual situation.
Well, I'm the only one I know of, but I have definitely been talking it up to many people, so I imagine eventually there will be others, I would think.
Oh, huh.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Well, I certainly have enjoyed talking to you about this.
Thank you.
We originally were just letting people know that we would probably have to, recall the alien penis because we have been having some trouble with it. And
what trouble have you been having?
Well, different people having different things.
Really? Yeah.
Yes, there's a probing instinct that some people have had.
I see.
And not everyone is open to being probed, but the people seem to have that on their mind when
this is the anal probe we've.
Oh, whatever. They just it's just a general probing. They just have the feel. They see something and they just want to probe it. I mean,
I see. Well,
it doesn't happen right away. It kind of happens later on. Certain member of the control group, some people have been fine with it. More or less, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed a bit of probing interest from mine too. I do know what you're saying, and I didn't necessarily consider that to be faulty.
But some people wouldn't recognize. Some people wouldn't recognize it. They would just, but.
Well, what other problems have you had? Maybe I can let you know whether I've been experiencing that too.
Any color changes? Any color change? Abrupt, like some of them.
Chartreuse. It seems to go from a bright green to kind of a chartreuse color.
Yes, that's one of the things. They're kind of a mood thing, a mood change color.
Yeah, exactly. Like a mood ring.
Yes, that can be startling to some people if they're not prepared for it, But although most people these days have protected sex, so it's often disguised underneath the prophylactic. It's not as obvious, and some people just think it's a color prophylactic.
A color condom,
or a neon light or something. But has yours ever glowed in the dark? That's something else that can happen occasionally.
I haven't noticed that. No, but
we're having a little transmission problem. I know that, and that could have something to do with your penis too. But the alien one, that is.